My topic is cell membrane structure. My name is Habib from Group 323 and my topic is cell membrane structure. What is cell membrane structure? This is the cell membrane structure. You can see the external side, the protein on external side and the protein on internal side. The external protein are hydrophobic and the internal protein are hydrophilic. That is the reason they are on internal side attached with the hydrophilic end of this lipid membrane. So it is a double bilayer lipid membrane, and this is the structure which you see in a microscope, in an electron microscope. Now, cell membrane electron microscope, to obtain this image specimen is stained with OSO4, KMNO4, etc. to get this image, and we can see easily the chemistry of the process involved in these studies. Membrane protein have hydrophilic surfaces which become bound to the polar end of the lipids. Now it has found that the membrane protein can be into two classes: membrane bound protein which are bound on membrane and some which are internal protein. Protein which are bound to the membrane are globular protein which have hydrophilic surface and internal protein interacting with the hydrophobic end. At present, we can more clearly now study the mosaic model, the fluid mosaic model which is proposed and which are at present used to study the cell structure easily. So the latest model is fluid mosaic model, and scientists also believe that it is a true model to study a structure of cell membrane. Now, a fluid mosaic model was proposed by S.J. Sagner and G. Nicholson. The fluid mosaic model is now widely accepted theory. It describes the structure and function of cell membrane, and it in 1972 the model revolutionized the understanding of cellular biology. What features it reveal in this model is that phospholipid bilayer. It shows the fluidity of a cell membrane and gives a protein mosaic and a cholesterol level. What do you understand by phospholipid bilayer? It is a double layer phospholipid with their hydrophilic end faceted to outwards and hydrophobic inwards. Fluidity, allowing molecules to move in within the cell membrane. What help fluidity in the cell membrane? It will allow the molecule to move within the cell membrane. Another is protein mosaic, means protein are arranged in a form, in a pattern called mosaic. Now what is the use, why these protein are arranged in this mosaic type? Because transporting membrane it help in transporting membrane across the membrane by help of cell signaling and interaction between two cells. Cholesterol, it influence its fluidity and its structural integrity. What this line means, that it is influence that the fluidity in the cell will be more if there is more cholesterol, and the integrity, the maintenance of the cell will also be good, the integrity will be maintained. Now my second topic is conformational properties of cell membrane. The conformational properties of cell membranes refers to the dynamic three-dimensional structure and arrangement of the membrane molecular component, and these properties play crucial role in the cellular process. So the main conformational properties which we study is: number one is fluidity. Cell membrane exists in a liquid order or a liquid disorder state, influencing molecular movement and interaction. It will what do? It will interact, help in interaction, and influence the molecular liquid order which help in molecular interaction. Cellular curvature. Membrane curvature affects cellular processes like endocytosis, exocytosis, and cell signaling. Another is microdomains. What is microdomains? Which are lipid draft and which help in protein to protein interaction. Now what is cell signaling? The uh, important signaling pathway is cell signaling, which are held in these three steps: signal reception, signal transduction, and cellular response. What is signal reception? Signal reception is that ligand bind to the receptor on the cell surface, and receptor can be Transmembrane receptor, example G protein couple receptor or tyrokinase kinases, cytokinin receptor or hormone receptor, etc. Second is signal transduction. Receptor activation. What is signal transduction? The receptor, it activate the intracellular signaling pathway and signaling molecule interact with downstream effector. Signaling pathway may be G protein signaling or MAPK, ERK pathway, etc. The third step is cellular response, and the last step is in this cellular response ultimately lead to the response can be gene expression changes or protein modification, example phosphorylation, or maybe there is apoptosis, or it can be cell proliferation, or there will be differentiation in the cell. So these will lead to, this is how this protein cell signaling helps a crucial role in maintaining the differentiation, proliferation, and phosphorylation and apoptosis, which is the programmed cell death. Keep in cell signaling, major role play by receptors, G protein, kinases, second messenger, which may be calmodulin or CMP. There are four type of cell signaling: autocrine cell signaling, paracrine cell signaling, endocrine cell signaling, and juxtacrine cell signaling. At the end, I would like to conclude by saying that cell signaling or cell signal transduction is the process by which cells communicate with each other and respond to their environment. It may involve a complex process, and which I have described you is the receive signal, which is stimuli given, transmit signal, and respond to the